decision last minute, but as Millie mentioned, I am a future NMD and I firmly believe that. And this is a belief that I had never actually had before. So I'm just telling you, it's not in a cocky sort of situation or anything like that. I just absolutely believe and have stepped into the NMD version of myself. I just have to go collect my title. So what I'm trying to say is, with everyone else right now, maybe there's something like everybody wants NMD, right? Put your hands up if you want NMD. Emma, are you there? You're like frozen. I can't tell. Oh yeah, there you are. I was like, wow, awesome. So we all want NMD. Now, I remember when I first started, I wanted NMD, but I felt like it was like a million miles away. You know, I couldn't understand it. And until I actually broke it down and realized how actually achievable it is, and actually attended pretty much as many calls as possible and have been consistent with attending the calls, this has become a lot more clearer. Hearing people's stories and hearing people's journeys, they are absolutely the same as all of us. Everyone has the opportunity to get to that place. It just took that little switch of belief. Like you guys are here right now. You guys are all future NMDs for being on this call right now. You know, and the awesome thing is as well, one thing I mentioned, I've heard someone else say as well, they were always that one person that attended the events. This was, I think, on one of the calls this week. She kept attending the events on her own. And I was one of those people that attended the event on my own. So if you've been to an event before, or a Zoom call like this, and maybe there's none of your teamies on here yet, the fact that you have shown up, you're putting that out into the universe and sharing with the universe that, hey, I'm showing up and I'm attracting driven teamies by being that myself. And because you are acting out those actions, you're taking those actions, you're going to end up attracting more people that are going to take those actions, right? And the other thing as well I realized is I've actually been in the business since December. I think I joined as a customer sort of thing, December 2013, something like that. So my journey's been a lot longer, but having been jumping onto the Zoom calls, I've seen a lot of people out there that actually have been in the business for 6 years, and they're now sort of coming to their NMD, or they're hitting their even, what's before that, QNMD or whatever positions. And because and they're getting that respect because they didn't give up. So for example, if you've been here either a short time or a long time, everyone's journey is different. But until you actually start taking those actions and showing up on these calls, don't get me wrong, at one point I thought, I don't know what I thought, I just didn't show up on the calls, and I obviously wasn't growing my business because I wasn't surrounded by that energy. Which brings me to my other thing as well. Life hits all of us, and we all have different things happen in our life. And this is something that Millie tried to share with me before, when I was like, this is happening in my life, that's happening in my life. But because I hadn't grown and done my personal development into that mindset, I couldn't understand where Millie was coming from. But thankfully Millie was understanding and just let me be, and she knew that I had to step into that place. So right now, for example, there's so many things happening in all of our lives. This has been a crazy year. However, what I've realized, I've managed to like, for example, if you think your business isn't growing, but if you recognize how you're reacting to certain situations in your life, just understand that you have actually grown. There is something happening. So even though you might think, oh, I'm not getting that customer just yet, and it's the 19th of July, and you know, I haven't got a single customer yet, just know, because you're showing up and everything, you are actually doing something. And a lot can happen. A lot can happen when you know, at the last half. This brings me to my other point. We still have 12 days of this month, guys, 12 days. So if you have been showing up every single day up until now, and just know that a lot happens in the other half of the month. And this brings me to two other points here. When I was younger playing volleyball and things like that, I remember we were losing really, really, really bad. But our coach had embedded it in us that, you know what, it's not over until it's over. It's not over, you know, until, like they say that the lady sings, or whatever this quote is. So if you think that you haven't got a customer yet, or a team member yet, or you've been being consistent for like the last 30 days before and nothing's happened since then, just know that when I was in that game, because we had that belief that it's not over and we're going to go all in no matter what, we ended up switching the whole points around and we ended up winning the game. So this is another thing that, if you remember Jess, last month, the other Jessica, I think Millie's
Jess McDermott,
that one, in the last day, you know, sometimes I think she just said, I don't care, I'm just gonna do this anyway. And because she had made that decision and literally put that clear thought into the universe and took the action as well, right? She took the action and she believed that she was going to make this happen no matter what, because her life depended on it. She made it happen. She actually made it happen. As I'm saying this as well, I'm also reminding myself about it too, because trust me, like, no matter where you are in this business, no matter if you've been here a little while or a long while, that little voice in your head, oh my God, it comes back. It comes back. And that's why we say, like, jump on the calls every day, you know, as many calls as you can, get on those calls, surround yourself with that energy. Personal development every single day is so, I think, underrated. Sometimes we think, oh, we'll do something 3 times a week, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. However, on Tuesday, Thursday, a lot can happen and it can suck you down. That's just life. It happens to us all. So that brings me to my next point of consistency. Consistency is so, so important. So if you don't have to do so much in one day and then leave Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The whole point of this is that this business is simple, and you just do a certain amount that you're going to stick to every single day and stay consistent with it. There is another story that they say, you know, with that bamboo thing, like nothing happens for like 5 years and people just looking at it like, what's it doing? Nothing's happening. Then all of a sudden in year 5, it shoots up like 50 million feet. I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean, right? It goes really, really high. So right now, say you've been hustling all the, you know, for the last few months, really few months, you're at the other point where so much is going to grow, and you can literally end this year. I'll be honest with you, I don't see why there's no reason anyone could sort of leave this 2020 with a full-time income from their Juice Plus business. Like, that's the absolute belief from the amount of stories I have seen and from people transforming their life during lockdown. There is no reason why anyone on this call right now, you can actually leave with a full-time income from Juice Plus. Like, say that you're going to get paid on the 8th of January, by the way, because I already calculate the dates. 8th of January is going to be payday. There's no reason why you can't receive a full-time income. Okay, I'm gonna just plant that there. If you haven't got it yet, just understand you can actually earn a full-time income from your Juice Plus business and get that paycheck on the 8th of January. All it takes is a goal, right? Whatever your goal is that you want to achieve by the end of this year, make that goal. You don't have to do it right now, but like tonight or something like that. Get clear with your goal. Once you know what your goal is, break it down, take it back. What do I need to achieve, you know, this month? What do I need to achieve by August, September? What's the next month? October, November, December. What do I need to achieve to make that particular goal by December 31st happen? I don't know about you, but there's so many times where I have thought I'm going to end this year in the best shape of my life and celebrate New Year's and blah, blah, blah. And I'll be honest with you, somewhere along the way, I've lost my way. Somewhere along the way, I've lost my way. I don't know if you guys have done that. Like, yeah. So this year, let's not lose our way. Like, literally, let's not lose our way. I'm so sick and tired of losing our way, or my way. There's a woman that I've been listening to. You might have heard her, Oprah. We'll go into that after. But literally, if we just stick our belief and have our goal set and stay focused. That's my next point. Focused, right? There was a time when I was in Barcelona, and out of 8,000 people, Lauren, that blonde lady, I've seen her speak at GoPro. Yeah, she was sitting right in front of me, and I had a one-to-one chat with her. Out of like, amazing. Anyway, she asked me this question: when have you ever been laser focused? And you know what? I sat there like an idiot, and I couldn't even say. I felt so, yeah, Lauren. That's her name. So literally, I didn't have an answer, and she knew I didn't have an answer, and that's why she asked me that question, you know. And it's making me emotional, but sorry guys, but for the first time, sorry Mills, but for the first time,
Amazing, you got this.
Yeah. For the first time, I've actually got laser focused. I've cut out my crap. Thanks. I've cut out my excuses, and I've got laser focus. And don't get me wrong, the things around me are still trying to come up, and I'm just literally going, no. And you know what? Because I know and I believe that NMD is mine this year, or, you know, we're going to finish this the best way ever. I know that I'm getting laser focused. I know what the goal is, and I can see it. And I just want, I mean, I would love everyone to feel just fully focused. You know, like we are a dream team. I like to call us Team Millie, right? Because I've seen other people's teams there and this and that, and I'm like, I want us there. I want us to be on that stage. Okay, it might be virtually at this point, but you know what I mean. I want us to be there, you know, all of us. And when we have all that love and our goal set, our focus, that's where all the energy goes, right? Where focus goes, energy flows. And I don't know about you, when you've been focused and you've been on the calls, have you noticed that people are starting to come to you now? People that you're starting to relate to. And the next thing I was going to mention is to absolutely be yourself. You know, I've had people try and say to me, hey, post this, post this. But I'm like, oh, it doesn't resonate with me. And I knew it never did, but I can see now that being myself, being yourself, you're going to attract your tribe. This business is easy. What happened was we're overcomplicating it. I was going to share something as well. It's been 15 weeks. I think it's 15 weeks since I stopped smoking as well. Yeah, I went cold turkey. So 15 weeks and 1 day. During all this madness that was going on, I managed to do that. And I was told by my upline Millie, when you do this, you will change your business, you know? And maybe yours isn't smoking, but maybe there's one thing, a habit that you may have that is literally blocking you. And you might think it's not, because I didn't think it was a big deal. I just didn't, because I was like, oh, there's other people in the business that smoke. Just stupid things I was telling myself. But for me, it was a blockage. It was a blockage of the energy that I was putting out there, you know? So if there's something that's bothering you or something that's, you know, irritating, or you've got like a niggling habit of something, like I would urge to say, drop that if you can. Drop that because it's for you. This whole journey is for you to get laser focused, to make NMD happen. I don't know if anyone's there where people tell you, they've doubted you, they've said to you, oh, you might as well get up, there's no point, you know, family being one of those things where they just don't believe, they can't see it. Now, this brings me to another point. There's someone else that mentioned, if you can actually see something happening, it's because you've imagined it, it is possible. Now, not everyone can imagine what you can see in your brain, because that goal isn't for them. But if you can see yourself hit SP or hit SC or all the other positions and NMD, that's because that goal is there for you. It is part of your mission to do that. But you've truly got to step into your greatness. You truly have to have that goal, break it down, get focused. And then when you're focused, you're going to naturally have this drive. This drive that I'm giving right now, hopefully you guys can feel it, is happened only because I got clear on my goals. I wasn't just posting a picture and looking like, you know, thinking I'm doing something. For example, there's people that have messaged to jump onto this call today, and I know I wish they would be on this call because this is so important, but they've let their I've done it too, their excuses or something get in the way, and it's part of their journey, and that's okay. And that brings me to my next thing. There'll be some people that might not get it right now, but trust me, their time will come. So long as you stay focused on the goal and keep putting out the energy and make that the goal and focus and stick to that as well. This also brings me to another thing. Last month, I was saying affirmations. Now, I'll be honest with you. I've written affirmations down. I've not been consistent with them. I didn't really believe in them. Okay? I'm going to say it because I felt stupid. I'll be honest. But I wrote down my affirmations, and I kept saying how I'm so excited for 20 new customers. I'm so excited for 20 new customers. Guys, I never even got 10 in my whole 6 years. I never got 10 customers in a whole month. Ever. Okay. But I was like, I'm excited for my 20 customers. I thought, you know what, let me try this. I think there's Kat as well. Like she's so believing in this thing. And I thought, whatever I've been doing right now clearly hasn't been working for me. Let me take a leaf out of that book and actually just truly believe, like literally stop thinking, oh, this is not really going to work, because it's not going to work with that energy, right? I was like, I'm going to put my heart in this and believe it. So I believed I'm going to get 20 new customers. Now, what happened was, from what I calculated, I ended up getting 12 new customers, but when I calculated the packages, I actually got 20 technically orders. Like that's what happened in June. So I'm like, oh my God, like this is actually real. And I'll be honest with you, like this month's been a little bit crazy and I haven't done affirmations. However, I know there's still 12 days. So I'm going to put it out there that I'm so excited for my 20 new customers. I'm so excited for 20 new customers. And even if you haven't got one customer yet, get excited for a number of customers and say it out loud every single day. Feel it don't just say, I've got 20 new customers this month. I'm so excited. Like that doesn't work, right? You guys don't feel the energy on that. You're probably laughing at me saying it like that. So literally say it. If you feel embarrassed as people in the house, sit in your car or go for a walk or in the shower, go, I've got 20 new customers, wherever you can just really feel it, that you convince yourself. So by the end of like the next couple of days, you actually believe that you have them. And then your brain starts to switch and turn and you find ways of finding those customers. It's really magical. So my point here is, I'll leave it here because I know I've been talking like a lot. You have 12 days left of this month. So literally you can make these 12 days feel like 30 days if you go all in and put your affirmations in, make your goal and get really focused. Anything that's not serving you, like literally just block it out. As harsh as it sounds, you're going to be able to deal with that later. Right? Respect your space, get to your goal, and say your affirmations, make that decision today. There was something else as well. I had to say no to some people recently and I feel really, really bad, but I was like, hang on a second, my whole life I've always said yes to other people. And now I'm saying no, because you know what? I've got to get to this goal and get laser focused. I can say yes to them later. But sometimes you've just got to respect your own life, your own time, and go for that. And yes, Laura is so excited for 20 new customers. Exactly, right? Imagine we all do 20 customers. Imagine how amazing, how blown up our Facebook and Instagram is going to be on the 1st of August when everyone's promoted and everyone's got 20 their 20-star qualifiers. I don't know, like, you know, we can do a thing. Imagine it's all over our social media. People be like, what the hell is this dream team? Like, I want to be part of this dream team. But maybe right now they're just like, oh, she's just doing her thing. She's just doing her thing. If we collectively get to a team and all aim for our 20 customers, like, it's mind blowing what we can do together. Right. I think that's all the information and stuff I can share with you this time, by the way.
Wow. Mic drop. That was literally amazing. I literally don't have anything to follow. That was amazing. Thank you so much, Shaf. I've literally got so many notes. I think everyone can see just what an incredible growth journey that you've been on. And everyone can see, you know, how much that by believing in yourself, even through adversity, even through them times where, you know, things might not be going your way, when you're actually sitting at home and you're going, everything's going wrong, nothing's going right, but you don't give up and you keep focused. This is what happens. You grow through what you go through always. And do you want to add something, Shaf?
I was just going to say, I've realized one thing. Every time I realize I cannot control life, life happens, relationships happen, things happen. But the one thing I can control, and the one thing that we actually can control, guys, listen in, it's our business. How cool is that? We can control how many customers we're going to get. We can control how we're going to show up, and we can control how our business is going to grow. Everything else, just allow it to the universe. However, it's up to us, and we have the opportunity and option to control the one thing in our life, and that's our business, which is going to change our life. Okay.
Thank you so much, Shaf. Like, your energy is on another level, and I think everybody's felt that tonight. If everyone wants to like give Shaf a massive round of applause and just say thank you, like, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for coming on here very last minute and sharing your energy, girl. Like, absolutely buzzing for you. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up. We're going to only do half an hour this evening because I want you to go away and really think about what you've heard this evening, really get clear on your goals for month end, take away all these little bits of knowledge that Shafina has given you tonight, write things down, process what you've learned, and just get to work. The only person that is going to make your dreams come true is you. You are the one that is in control, like Shaf said, of everything that is happening in your life. And it all starts here. Like, we all know that our mindset is the key to our success. No matter how we feel, we've got to show up. You know, I'm going to, hands on my heart, I'm going to be vulnerable and open with you guys. Like, I've had a really, really tough couple of days. And at 7:30, I messaged Katie and I messaged Kat and Shafina, and I was like, guys, I'm just going to not do the call tonight. Like, I just can't do it. I just haven't got the energy. Then I was like, do you know what? We don't cancel. The dream team do not cancel. We stand up. We're there for each other, no matter what, no matter how we're feeling. We can always overcome how we feel with a different mindset, a change in physiology. So I got up out my seat and I started jumping around my room and changing my physiology, and I started to feel so much better. And I put some music on and I just started to feel the energy and the passion for this business. And guys, you can do the same whenever you're feeling down. If you're having a bad day, just switch your thought, think of something positive, move your body, put your favorite songs on and get into action mode. Yeah, just like Emma. Just like that. And you know, we love a dance, guys. That's what we love. And it's going to help you change your physiology, which is going to change your energy, and it's going to change what you attract. It's going to change the outcome. So guys, thank you so much for joining us this evening. It's been absolutely incredible. Half an hour of absolute knowledge bombs. I'm thinking of putting these calls on every Sunday again. If everybody would like that, just for half an hour as the dream team come together, we can have different speakers just for half an hour at 8 o'clock to come together as a team, share some tips and really like round off the week, but start the next week with a massive bang. So if you want a weekly call, definitely put in the comments. You've got a couple coming in already. Yeah, okay, cool. And then we can get some different speakers on. So have a think about what you want to achieve by this month end. You know, the end of July is creeping up, but no matter where you are right now, everything can change. Like Shaf said, Jess McDermott got over 2,500 points on her last day last month. Mind blown, you know, absolutely incredible. So it just comes down to how much you want it, what leverage you put on it, and really, you know, the goal that you have in mind. So thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, what we'll do then, guys, so we'll make this a weekly thing next Sunday. So every Sunday at 8 p.m. from this week forward, we will be doing Dream Team calls. Don't forget Monday night is call night as well. So the Dream Team opportunity call at 8:30 tomorrow. Is it 8:30 or 8 o'clock? My mind's gone blank. 8 o'clock. Is it 8 o'clock? My mind's just totally gone blank. Yeah, 8 o'clock with me and Katie. So just get inviting, share your product journey, share your business journey, and let's absolutely crush this last week. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been great to see you all. Have an amazing week, and we will see you soon.